I have been looking forward to this one for almost a year now. The Bam Bassin Trail Series on False River is right around the corner. What else is right around the corner is False River, which is the lake that it's going to be on. Of course, it's one of my favorite places. I had a guy ask me on a guide trip yesterday how many days I've spent on that water in a kayak, and man, it's well over. I mean, it's got to be well over 400. I mean, out of the last 6 7 years. Lots of time on the water. So here's what we're going to be dealing with. Um, Natural oxbow lake, right? It's got docks, it's got brush, it's got rocks, and that's it. There's no grass. Um, can be, it's a good fishery. It's definitely more of a numbers deal. There are some good ones in there, but it's the kind of place you can get out and really set the and have a good time. So it's a good place to have nearby for sure. This month we're in December. The event's going to be on the 10th, I believe, 10th or the 11th. Has been absolutely unusually warm. It's typically it's not bitter cold here in December, but this year, man, I mean, it is up there. The water's probably going to be in the mid 60s by the time the tournament rolls around. We've got lows in the 60s and highs in the 80s. It's 83 is what it's gotten up to today. So the way I think it's going to set up, though, what's funny is as warm as it gets, it's almost like there's that biological clock they have where they're still going to do this similar things to what they would do if it were colder. It's going to be kind of a pre-spawn type of thing. They bed really early. In these last few years, man, they've been on beds in late December and January. I've bed fished at Falls River as far south as we are, not quite Florida, but that still does happen. So I'm looking for a lot of numbers to come across. I think the bigger ones are going to be tougher to find with this warm weather. Um, those over 20s. We'll probably have one or two, but they're not going to come that easily. So anyway, I can't wait to do the recap on it. Went out and practiced yesterday. Found some fish in the typical areas that I wanted to try, and I may go out Thursday and try to expand on that a little bit. Maybe fish some stuff that I hadn't fished in a while. Anyway, it's going to be a fun one. Can't wait to get it started.